We're here with Pastor Aaron Glaeske, and we're going to talk to him today about mentoring. Why did you decide to start mentoring?
I thought about mentoring when I met Peter McNally at one of the morning business meetings, and then again I met him at one of the fairs at Victoria College, and we had an opportunity to discuss it. And I felt it would be a good way for me to get into the community, get into the schools, meet some people. Since I'm new here, starting a congregation, I figured it was one of the ways I could get involved in the community and serve the community.
Okay. And what effect have you observed mentoring has on the child that you mentor?
The child I mentor was very quiet at first, and it was very difficult to get a conversation going. But now that we've been going for nearly a year, she's opened up a lot more. She has expressed to others, though not always to me, to some of her counselors at school, how much she enjoys that 30-40 minutes that we were able to spend on a Friday. She's now talked to me about a whole bunch of things, family, school, things like that. But at least I think we're finally at a level where we can communicate, and it's not so difficult showing up now. So she's sort of gotten used to me, I guess you could say, and she looks forward to me coming, gets her out of a class for a while. So yeah.
And then what effect does mentoring have on you?
One of the things mentoring does is it opens your eyes to some of the struggles that people, and especially children, are facing in our community. As a pastor, I'm aware of many of them, but sometimes until you're really sitting down with it across the table with someone and listening to them, you don't realize just how deeply sometimes it affects some of their life situations, many times out of their control, have an effect on them. And it can be very difficult. Sometimes I leave almost frustrated myself because I wish there were more I could do to help that individual. Certainly is a thing that I pray about frequently. So yeah.
And finally, why would you recommend mentoring to others?
I would recommend anybody who has a love for people or students. I would say if you are genuinely interested in helping people, if only to just be a friend to them. It doesn't require a huge amount of knowledge. You probably won't have to deal with difficult science or math problems or English literature that you don't know anything about. Most of the things that I've run across are social. There's some things they're struggling with in the school, something they're struggling with at home. They just need someone to listen to them, and maybe at times offer some possible solutions or advice to help them. But mostly it's to listen, and that's not hard to do. It's very easy. I couldn't see why there wouldn't be more people involved in it. It's not a huge investment of time, not a huge investment of money, and a great way to help some students and maybe get those that are on the bubble, so to speak, just over so they're able to get on to the next level. That's a huge blessing for those children.
Okay, and is there anything you'd just like to add to?
I just want to add how easy it's been. I thought there'd be a little bit more to it than I was kind of psyched myself up for having to do really more than I've been asked to do. So it's been wonderful working with Peter McNally, and then also I work with one of the counselors at the school, and they've just been wonderful. And I've enjoyed getting to meet and know those people as well. So it's been a great blessing.
Thank you so very much, Aaron.